it up, pump it up.
Trae.
Oh, come on, come on.
With Trae.
Pump it up, pump it up.
It's the day with
This is the day to gain inspiration, to make a positive change in the nation. We're inviting you to partake in conversation, to raise your vibration. It's the day that we will all celebrate all of our peeps that make this thing elevate. Watch the negative fade away, cause it's the day with Trae.
Rising, everyone. Grand Rising. Welcome to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. We got a fantastic Friday for you. I'm really excited because we got Nicole Bascomb Green in the building. She is the president of Western Washington Realtist, and we're going to be learning all about the work they do and their SHIBA symposium that is coming right here to the Central District of Seattle, Langston Hughes, later this month. So we're going to be talking about all of the great things she's involved in, and particularly Black home ownership. And of course, it's the first Friday of season 3. And you know, we got to have our resident fitness coach, BodiMeChanik Abdullah, in the building, giving us some fitness tips. And we also have a real awesome segment to share with you all called Fitshion Friday. That's right, a blend of fitness and fashion that we are bringing to you every Friday in collaboration with BodiMeChanik and Jerica T, our resident stylist, right here on the Day with Trae. So it's a jam-packed episode, but of course it is the top of the show, y'all. So it's the best time right now for you to tag and share the stream. Please tag and share the stream with folks who can benefit from all the great things going on the Day with Trae. And of course, you'll get that daily dose of dopeness as always. But because I have so many phenomenal guests today, I got to get right to it. And up next, we got Nicole Bascomb Green in the building telling us more about Western Washington Realtist. Hi, Nicole.
Hello. Good morning. How are you?
Good. Good to see you.
Good. You too. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. It was great to be with you. You've always had your finger on the pulse when it comes to Black home ownership specifically. So I love hearing more, as we were just talking about Western Washington Realtist. Tell us more about what that organization is about.
Absolutely. So the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, NAREB, is the Black trade real estate organization. And we were started in 1947 because at that time, we know the history of the GIs coming back from World War II. Homeownership was booming, but it wasn't for the Black community. Well, that was also an issue with the Black real estate practitioners. Everyone uses the word realtor for our roles, but that is actually a membership name. So we are real estate brokers, and Realtors is an organization. It's a trade organization, the biggest real estate trade organization. But in 1947, Black folks couldn't be members of the Realtors. So we couldn't be Realtors. We couldn't get on the multiple listing service where we do all of our business in every state, every region, and we weren't allowed. So NAREB was started in 1947, not only as a trade organization, but an advocacy organization promoting democracy and housing. So the Realtist is our name. We're not Realtors, we're Realtists. And the Western Washington Realtist is the Seattle board. So it's the board here for the state of Washington.
Wow.
Yeah.
Such a great breakdown there, because I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't even know that. And I bought a home and didn't realize these nuances. You know, when you're thinking about new homeowners, folks that are trying to figure this out and really trying to go with Black folks who are experts in the field, you know, what do you say to some of those folks who are trying to find their realtist and don't know really where to start? What are some of those tips you give folks?
You know, and that's a great question, Trae, because having a good real estate broker is so key. As you know, you went through your process. Being empowered is so important. And so as realtists, we're not just focused on closing deals. We're focused on educating and supporting the community. So asking questions is really one of the main things. If you have a real estate broker and you don't know what their affiliation is or, you know, what their capacity is, ask questions. Ask questions that maybe you Googled. You know, new home buyers don't really know what to ask initially, but you can always go online and find anything. See how engaging your real estate broker is. That'll give you a good indicator of how well they're going to work for you and how much they know. Because if they don't know, they can't share with you and they can't really bring you through the process in a way that is going to be empowering and supportive. Homeownership is a huge responsibility and a big, big buy. But so you want to be comfortable in your decision making and know that what you're doing is the right thing, and you have all the information you need.
Yeah, no, that was really key for me. And I think, especially working with yourself and other folks, when it comes to affordable home ownership, I kind of came into the home buying process with some personal connection and some knowledge. But I'm so grateful that my girl, Kiana Barfield, with the Key Group, was able to really guide me through the process. And she showed me exactly what I was looking for. And I'm so happy that I was able to buy when I did. But you know, when we think about the collaboration that you all are bringing together, tell us more about that, because this is also an industry where it's best when you know who the players are and how you can work together, right?
Yes. And part of NARAB is we're not just real estate brokers. We have mortgage brokers, we have insurance, we have appraisers that are Black, that are focused on this work. And so we have a membership of about 62, 63 members here, which is large for us here in Seattle. And honestly, not all of them are Black, but they're really focused on the Black agenda. And so we have to really understand that collaboration is key, especially here. You know, some of my colleagues across the country, they have 200, 300, 400 people in their chapters and their boards, but they're in Texas and Alabama. And so it's a different type of work. So here, that collaboration looks like, for instance, the Black Home Initiative. We are a member of the Black Home Initiative. I sit on the core team as the president, and in other roles that I sit, because we have to have that connectivity for the community. Having a real estate broker is great, but you also have to have a good lender. Your lender has to be really good. You have to know that they are confident in what they're doing and that they can support you. And part of that collaboration helps to empower and have your network. You know, no matter what you do, you have to have your network and your tribe. And different key people do different things. And so those are the two key people that really play a role in home buying and supporting, especially for affordable home ownership. Rates are up now. We're seeing a little lowering, but not much, where they may go up again. Prices didn't change because of that. Sometimes we'll see prices kind of flatten out where rates go up, not so. So, you know, there's a lot of things in the news where people feel like, oh my gosh, I won't be able to buy, all this bad news, but there's always an opportunity. You know, if we can get folks in the space where you're comfortable, it works for you, the payment works for you, we can do that. And we're doing that collaboratively with Black Home Initiative.
Well, I'll say too, one of the things that you said to me early on was start where you can.
Yes.
And that's what got me into the condo I'm in today. Because I was like, all right, I got approved for more than I even anticipated. But what I did was I was like, let me go ahead and buy something that's like half the cost of what I was approved for. And that really helped me in terms of managing my mortgage payment and just making sure that I'm not overextending myself in any way. So I really appreciate that advice you gave me, because you're like, just start where you can. If it's a condo first, do that, you know, but getting real estate is really important. Now I want to hear a little bit more about this SHIBA symposium, because this sounds like something that we all need to know about.
Absolutely. So SHIBA stands for State of Housing in Black America. It's a report that NARAB has put out for the past 10 years. We just celebrated 10-year anniversary. And what it is a report that focuses on how Black homeownership is progressing. And we've seen changes, ups and downs, and that report is used at HUD, it's used with the federal government, it's used with the GSEs, the government service entities. They use SHIBA report to really understand, okay, what's happening in the Black community and why. Well, for the first time in the history of the SHIBA report, one is being written for our region, for the Western Washington region, which is the Seattle-Tacoma area. So we are really super excited about that. Our national president, Dr. Courtney Johnson-Rose, is going to be here to support that and share that with us. So now we're going to get numbers about what Black homeownership looks like here, where we live, not just on the national scale, but I'm really excited about that. So we're going to share that with the community. We're going to have a fair where we're going to have information sharing, food, music, resources, and we're really excited to unveil this. So hopefully that'll be the SHIBA report for the first time, and then start, you know, across the nation that we can do annually as we keep our pulse on Black homeownership. Seattle tends to be one of the top 3 worst home cities for Black homeownership. Top 3 worst. And the region, the county is not much better. So this is the kind of information we need, the kind of information we need to share with the community so that they know what's going on and that Black homeownership is attainable for folks if that's what you want to do.
Yeah. I've heard from so many people. I mean, first off, this is phenomenal. And we got it. We'll make sure you give us all the details before I let you go today.
Yeah.
But I definitely have heard that sentiment of, man, I need to move because I just can't do it here. Right? Me and my son, we looked at some homes that were just being built in our area. They're not too far from where I am, but they're like bigger homes. And I was shocked to see, I think he said they're building 63 homes here in this lot, but they have like large backyards. I mean, they're reminding me of the homes we grew up around.
Right.
A lot of times housing developments right now are trying to vie for that space and get as much, marketable units they can on the space. But I loved seeing that. But the homes were like 800,000.
Yeah. But with the upside for you is that you have a house now that is gaining equity.
Yeah.
So when you're ready to upgrade, and that's why I tell people homeownership is a journey, not a destination. You started with your condo. If you decide in 3 or 4 years that you want to move, the amount of money that you're going to really realize from that condo to take you to that next house, you can never save that.
Yeah.
You can never save that. The stock market can't do it for you. Crypto can't do it for you. Real estate can do it for you.
Wow.
And so those are some things that I really love potentially home buyers to see some aspirational goals in property to see where you can take your next step, because your condo will allow you to do that, where that $800,000 may not be a huge lift for you when you're ready, because you have so much equity in your property that you're just going to leverage to the next property.
Oh my gosh. I promise you, we need to do a whole special or something on this, because you always have so much knowledge. But of course, before we let you go today, you got to give us the details for the SHIBA symposium coming here. You said January 26th. Make sure you look right there. Let them know how they connect.
So January 26th from 5:30 to 8 p.m. at Langston Hughes, in the neighborhood where many of us grew up. We're having the SHIBA symposium for Western Washington. It's open to the public. It's free. We started it at 5:30 so folks can get from work and really come out and get information. If you are thinking about buying, you need to come. If you already own a home and you really want to find out what additional real estate opportunities are for you, you should come. If you just are interested in this work that we're doing, you need to come, because it's going to be packed full of information and there's going to be so many opportunities for a plug-in for the community. So please come out, and we look forward to seeing everyone out.
Nicole, thank you so much for being
Thank you for
here
having me.
and for always having such a passion and love for community. And you carry that in everything you do. I've witnessed it, y'all. I'm serious. I've witnessed it with her. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, y'all. What a great way to start off this fantastic Friday. Up next, we got Dion BodiMeChanik Abdullah, our resident fitness coach, here to tell us a little bit more about what we're diving into. And this is our first segment for Fitshion Friday, where he run me through some kettlebell swings. Y'all will check this out right after this short break. Stay tuned. You're watching The Day with Trae.
A big day here at Lumen Field. Throws it over the top. Metcalf. Touchdown. Seahawks. And it is picked off. The fans are in the stands. They've got their towels. Walker gets the handoff. He goes in untouched. Dalton gets hit in the backfield. He goes down. Keep bringing it, 12. Keep bringing it. The Seahawks win the game.
Get ready for a night of solid gold with the Temptations and the Four Tops. Same night, same stage. The Temptations and the Four Tops together live.
Seattle Opera presents X, The Life and Times of Malcolm X. The story of one of the most misunderstood figures in U.S. history comes to McCall Hall for an exceptional night at the opera. Pulitzer Prize-winning composer Anthony Davis produces an American classic with influences from classical music, jazz, pop, blues, and more. Don't miss X, The Life and Times of Malcolm X, February 24th through March 9th at McCall Hall. Details at seattleopera.org.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. Before I bring on Dion, BodiMeChanik Abdullah, I'm going to just start calling him BodiMeChanik because that's what he's about. But before I bring him on, as you can see on my hoodie today, it's reminding you to smile. Smiling has so many different actual chemical properties that really bring you joy and that add to the joy you already have. So I'm encouraging you all to never forget to smile. And when you smile at times where it feels like you shouldn't or you almost can't, I promise you it'll change your mood a little bit with some of those chemical reactions your body is experiencing when you smile. So don't forget to do that. But of course, I get to welcome our resident fitness coach, BodiMeChanik. What up?
How you doing? How you doing? Good to be here.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Prosperous New Year to you, my brother. And
Yes.
I'm really excited for us to unveil our Fitshion Friday today. Now, before we get into it, you're going to be telling us this month about kettlebells and
Yes.
just give us an overall synopsis of kettlebells.
Kettlebells, right? Kettlebells are a great functional movement, compound workout fitness regimen. And that's great for people on the go and you want to get a big bang for your buck in a short amount of time. So with that being said, kettlebell it has a handle attached to a sphere type weight, and the different versions of the weight offers different resistance, just like adding more weight to a dumbbell or any other type of barbell system. But the kettlebell is going to be focused on movement resistance weight and actually controlling the weight and space. So that's going to add a lot more resistance flow to it. So the kettlebell things that we went through are an amazing full body circuit that's going to stimulate metabolic flow, muscle enhancement, range of motion, and endurance all at the same time.
Well,
Yes.
Dion, I'll tell you this, and I want to tell the audience here, your girl is being vulnerable, y'all, okay? I'm putting my body out there for these Fitshion segments, and we started with an outfit that really has me exposed. As I looked back at the video, I was like, oh my God, what was I thinking? Because y'all know I come through, okay? I deal with my curves. But we are working on body transformation, and I'm bringing you all on this journey that I'm on with BodiMeChanik. Thank you so much for being with me. Y'all, just check out our very first Fitshion Friday.
Check it out.
What's up, everybody? Trae Holiday here for Fitshion. That's right. Every Friday, we're going to be bringing you a Fitshion segment. That's right. Fitness and fashion put together with some phenomenal experts that y'all have seen on the Day with Trae. We're right here at Rival Fitness in Capitol Hill. Shout out to the Rival Fitness team for giving us some time and space to be able to bring y'all not only some amazing athletic wear, but also we're going to be showing you how you do some moves, some exercises the proper way. And we got our resident stylist, Jerica Tucker, in the building. What's up, Jerica?
Hey. What's up, everybody? It's your favorite Macy's personal stylist.
Yes. So you are bringing the fashion element here. You got to let the folks know what I'm wearing today. I got my gut out. We're putting it all out there. First episode. What's
You
good?
know what? It's day one, and we have to do it right, okay? We are on a journey, and today, Trae is wearing all ideology, okay? You can find us at Macy's South Center. Of course, you know you can always find me, but you can find me in store at Macy's South Center. I mean, from the top, we have the pants to match, we have the tops to match. This jacket comes in so many different colors. So whatever your colorway is, however you're feeling, we have something for you. Again, it's all ideology. Y'all see me next week.
Yay! Thank you so much, Jerica. And let me tell you, this is a lightweight jacket that you can definitely bring with you to the gym. Go ahead and remove it when you get that sweat burning. But for the beginning, you can keep it on because it's nice and light. And of course, we got our resident fitness coach in the building, Dion, BodiMeChanik Abdullah. He's going to be showing us how to do some kettlebell swings today. What's up, Dion?
What's going on, Trae? Yes.
This right here, one of the real deals. You always have me on these. Let's make sure folks know how to do them properly, Dion.
Yes.
Walk me through it.
Well, one thing with working with you, I realize that you are busy. So busy. So when it comes to business, I want you to get the most bang for your effort, and that's in compound movement. There's no better way than the kettlebell. Single-use equipment, and
we even got
full body
a
range of
stinger.
motion
So
and
next
full body
week,
muscle
we're
activation.
doing Fitshion
So
Friday.
we're
We
going
got
to do
like
a
a
standard
stinger.
kettlebell swing. Now, this is going to incorporate elements of a shoulder swing, and a squat variation, all stabilized with the
I told you, like,
So
low
what we're gonna do
production.
is keep
It's
legs
nice.
shoulder
Like,
length apart, okay? Yep, there you go. Have that proper stance. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna bend to a 90-degree
the audio
angle.
came through
We're gonna
good
just do
because
this
it's
motion
comfortable.
right there, okay? That's gonna
It's
be
still a
the
little bit
base
far.
of the lower body motion. Now, the upper body motion, we're gonna add the swing. That's what's gonna give this whole
The one that's
situation
my living
a
room,
full
so-
body aspect. It's gonna go similar, something like this. Boom. Just that eye level. We don't want to
Did I
go too
look?
far
I was
up
like, I was not
or
going
too
deep
far
enough to my
low.
squat.
We want to stabilize it right
Hella deep.
at eye level. Once again, keep your feet purely planted. We don't want to come up on toes or go back on heels. Go out to a nice, even rhythm. Now, Trae, are you starting to feel that heartbeat?
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
every time, y'all.
So this is going to add your endurance. It's going to increase metabolic stimulation. And it's going to add that resistance element that you need to gain muscle and burn those adipose tissues, aka fat cells.
Well, you know I love a good burn of
Yes.
fat cells. Dion can do these all day. But I can tell you, I'm winded. Thanks so much, Dion.
Jump that side.
Y'all, thank you for watching this first Fitshion Friday. This is a phenomenal opportunity to bring not only some fashion elements to your fitness game, but also to make sure y'all know how to do these moves right when you're alone at the gym. Thanks so much for watching.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
You had me on one with those. But you said it. They are a full body workout. And I promise y'all this, that really I can feel it afterwards. I mean, that's the thing, is that as you're working on your full body with these compound movements,
Yes.
you know, you walk away from a great workout routine at the gym and you feel it all over, and it lasts throughout the day.
Yes.
But I love that you were showing us the right format. And of course, you got the stamina to be all day. Y'all, I was winded. I was out of breath. And I told you I was very exposed with my gut out like that because I never am. But I'm so excited for this transformative journey. You know, as we think about 2024, it's the top of the year and we're starting our new season here. You gave us some great tips about how we rounded out season 2. What are some of that things that you're telling clients right now as people are embarking on these kind of body transformation journeys at the top of the year?
Right. So I love that you asked that question. It's a hot season right now, right? Because those New Year's resolutions came in and everybody's in the gym. Gyms are probably the most crowded they've ever been. So I want to so my biggest thing I'm telling clients right now, keep it. Everybody's high right now. So what we want to do is keep it and use it to fall in love with the burn. Okay. So utilizing this type of discipline and structure right now sets the tone for the rest of the year. So it's really important to not skip a day, not get things happen. You get what I mean? But you want to do something. Even if you can't get your variation of fitness, always do, like I said, something to keep stimulating that fitness. What you don't want to do is take a break when you're not supposed to, eat that cheat meal when you're not supposed to, don't get that sleep when you're not supposed to, right? We want to try to at least be cognizant of it every day. We want to set the tone because right now we want to know is consistency. I'm going to tell you one thing. It will never get changed in one workout or one meal or one rest point. It is the consistency of it. So what we want to practice now, what are we, 5 days into the month right now? Have we been consistent all 5 days, right? And just in the health, a rest day is a rest day, then stretch that day, but have we been consistent? As long as you can say that, that's what it is right now.
Well, I'm definitely with you on that. And I think consistency is key. I know for me, I was just telling you, man, I don't want to lose the momentum because it's less about like the top of the year and it's more so about this continuation of the journey that we started last year for me. But it's also that now I'm exposing myself beyond, and I want people to like see me slimming down, like, dang, okay, what she's doing with BodiMeChanik is working. And I think that that's really my biggest takeaway for the beginning of the year is to continue on. Because you've seen it, even Eric saw it, our director, Eric Calligraphy in the building, was like, man, I can tell you're losing weight. And my grandma saw it. So people are starting to be like, you're doing something. And I'm like, I don't see it yet. It's going to be a minute before I see it. But the consistency is definitely key. So thank you again for joining me on this journey and for being here for Fitness Fridays
Yes.
and Fitshion Fridays right there we're bringing to you from our partners over at Revel Gym. I'm so glad that they are have joined with us on this. So Rival, you guys can find it, Capitol Hill, amazing gym. And they have great spaces, great classes going on there. So shout out to the Rival team. Dion, of course, if folks want to connect with you, if they're ready to start that journey and they need that accountability partner, please let them know how they connect right there.
Well, I want to say this. I want to thank Trae for sharing her journey live. This is a big deal. Honestly, she is the biggest accountability partner for us all, keeping us accountability about telling her journey. So I really want to appreciate for her. So you can find me with her on Fitness Fridays every single Friday. And you can come check me out, www.holisticcoalitionnw. Once again, you can follow us on all the social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram. And once again, if you need to email us, info@holisticcoalition.com.
There it is. You got it all in there. You got it all in. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Great way to start the year off with you. And trust me, y'all, we're in the gym. It's serious. He's put me through the ringer. So it's good stuff. Thank you, Dion. Oh, y'all, what an amazing Friday. I'm going to be wrapping all this up right after this short break. Stay tuned. You're watching The Day with Trae.
She can't be real.
You looking to make some money tonight?
Daughter, come help me with dinner.
Yes, Mommy.
So I told her. Hey.
You are not the first or the only. There is a lineage you're inheriting. We are the blessed ones. The blessing.
Listen.
Right.
Oh my
God, it smells so good.
Okay, because you know I made it.
Auntie, you made the greens. Any longer on me?
No. Here we are. Welcome.
Welcome back, everyone, to The Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. I want to thank you for joining us on this amazing Friday. And of course, huge shout out to my guest, Nicole Bascomb Green, all the amazing work she's doing in real estate in general to really bring folks along the way. So if you are, you know, apprehensive, you got questions, you're trying to get connected, please make sure you come out to Langston Hughes on the 26th of January, 5:30 p.m. So trying to make it happen after work, but come on out for the SHIBA Symposium. Learn more about what's happening with home ownership in Black America. And honestly, you know, Nicole is such a phenomenal resource, and the network that she's a part of is really going to be there to help you through the journey. So again, she said, if you already got a home, if you're looking to buy one, if you got questions, if you don't know, but you want to come out and make the connections, make sure you come out to the SHIBA Symposium, again, January 26th. Shout out to Langston, because Langston is bringing phenomenal events this year. I'm so excited because we also, too, on The Day with Trae, will be partnering with Langston and sharing some of the great work that they're doing to bring right there to that iconic space in the Central District. So shout out to them as well for being partners on this event. And of course, huge shout out to my coach of fitness, BodiMeChanik, for putting me through the ringer and for being a part of those Fitshion Friday segments. Huge shout out to my resident stylist, Jerica T, also for being there with us. I'm telling y'all, we're on this journey, and I'm so grateful to start the year off right, to open myself up, to bring you on the journey with me, because that's really what it's about. Y'all know I was inspired by what they shared today. I want you to be inspired, because you too can be a part of the solution. And for me, until Monday at 11 a.m., y'all. Peace. Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.